If you want to turn your pain into power, stay with me until the end, because this is dark motivation. This is where pain becomes your fuel. They told you pain is the enemy. They lied. Pain is not here to break you. It's here to build your mental endurance. Most people run from pain. They hide, they quit, they fall, but not you. You know pain is a teacher, a forge, the first step to your legacy. The moment you stop resisting it is the moment you start evolving. This is not suffering. This is transformation. This is dark motivation. And if you endure pain now, your name will echo forever. Subscribe if you're not here for comfort. You're here for greatness. You don't grow in comfort. You grow in pain. And this pain you feel right now, it's proof your transformation has begun. The pain is not the problem. Your relationship with it is. Most people run. They escape. They quit. They hide. But nothing great is born in comfort. Dark motivation begins in the shadows, when no one claps, when no one believes, when you endure pain in silence while your mind screams for relief. This is the real war, you versus you. The weak version wants to quit. He wants comfort, attention, validation. But the version of you that wins, he doesn't care who's watching. He only cares about victory. He knows the truth. You either suffer with purpose or suffer with regret. And regret, it's the slowest, deadliest pain. It comes when you're alone, when you remember the moment you backed down. But not today. Today, pain becomes your ally. You don't run, you embrace it. You don't survive, you dominate, because mental endurance is built in darkness, and domination always begins with discipline. You've felt it, the fatigue, the doubt, the silence at night, when your body begs you to stop, but your mind whispers, endure pain. That's where greatness is built, not in comfort, not in applause, but in suffering. Every time you show up tired, you sharpen your mental endurance. Every time you push without applause, you build the unshakable. The world taught you to break under pressure, but pressure is not your enemy. It's the test. Not to destroy you, but to reveal you. Most people crack. They call it burnout. But the few, the ones with discipline, they burn through, step by step, rep by rep. Not because it's easy, but because their why is stronger than their pain. And pain will test it every single day. If your why is weak, you fold. But if it's real, if it's something you'd bleed for, nothing can stop you. Not exhaustion, not failure, not doubt. Because now you're not just working, you're becoming. This isn't about finishing a workout. This is dark motivation. It's about becoming the kind of man who doesn't quit, no matter the storm. And storms will come. But you'll keep walking, head down, focused, unmoved. Like this video, if you're building strength, the world will never see coming. You've carried weakness long enough. That voice in your head, the one that says quit, the one that craves comfort, it's not your friend, it's your enemy. And enemies don't get to stay. They get silenced, they get buried. So now you choose. Keep dragging the old you, or cut him loose. Let him die. The weak version that seeks comfort, that waits for motivation, that begs for validation. He brought you here, but he can't take you further. He's dead weight now, and greatness doesn't carry corpses. Greatness doesn't apologize. Greatness doesn't care about your past. It only responds to what you do next. You can't evolve and stay the same. You can't hold on and still rise. There's only one path. Kill the weakness. Bury the doubt. Rise through struggle. No more hesitation. No more delay. This is your moment to sever the old skin. You don't need to be told. You don't need applause. You are dark motivation. You are the storm, the silence before the strike, the rage inside the stillness. You've been remade, and now it's time they see what you've become. This is where most give up. They endure pain, but without vision. It feels meaningless, but not you, because this isn't just survival, this is legacy. Every ounce of pain you carry, every lonely day, every rep in silence is carving a name the world won't forget, your name. Legacy isn't built in moments, it's built in years, in shadows, in darkness. While others chase comfort, you endure pain. While they chase quick wins, you build something unshakable. They won't understand. They'll laugh, they'll doubt, they'll try to pull you back to average. But you weren't built for average. You were built for dark motivation, to lead, to endure, to rise through struggle until they remember you. That's the price of greatness, to be alone, to be doubted, to suffer now so your legacy echoes later. And when it gets dark, good, because the darker it gets, the more your light will matter. Pain is temporary, but greatness, that's forever. Turn on notifications so you never miss the fire that keeps you moving. They think power is loud, but real power, it moves in silence. No bragging, no posts, no need for validation. Because when your vision is real, you don't talk, you execute over and over until the results speak louder than words. The strong don't waste breath. They're too busy building, too busy sharpening mental endurance. Feeding discipline, feeding silence. And silence, it's not emptiness, it's pressure, it's focus, it's where storms are born. Your enemies won't see you coming, not because you hide, but because you're silent, disciplined, relentless, no wasted energy, no reaction to noise. Every move has purpose. This isn't just strength. This is dark motivation. This is mental warfare. And you're the weapon. Sharp, unpredictable, deadly. You don't react. You respond. You don't chase. You attract. You don't explain. You prove. And when the world thinks it knows you, that's when you strike. Calm, precise, unforgiving. This is what separates the loud from the legendary. You're not here to be seen. You're here to be felt. And soon, they'll feel everything you've become. You've come too far to stop now. Too much pain. Too many silent nights. Too many battles fought unseen. This isn't the end. This is ignition. Every ounce of pain you've endured, it's been stacking fuel. And now, your pressure ready to detonate. You've walked through fire without burning out. You've carried weight no one saw. You stared into the abyss, and it blinked first. This version of you, not just stronger, colder, sharper, unstoppable focus. Every scar is a story, every setback a setup, every loss a recalibration. They thought you were done. They thought silence meant surrender, but you were never silent. You were loading, preparing, learning how to move in shadows and strike like lightning. Your time is coming. The world won't be ready, because what they can't see, they underestimate. And you've become invisible by design. So don't slow down, don't soften, go deeper, master control, weaponize your mind. And if you're ready to take it further, click on the next video. I'll show you step by step, move by move, how dark motivation trains real power until no one can touch the level you're about to reach. You've survived more than most. You stood alone when it was easier to break. You built in silence, bled in silence, grew in silence. Now, you don't need permission. You don't need approval. You don't need support, because you already proved it to yourself. And that's all that ever mattered. Power doesn't beg. Power doesn't explain. Power simply is. And now, you are not just a man, a force, not just a survivor, a legend in the making. You've endured pain, you've faced fear, and you kept moving anyway. That's greatness, not applause, not fame, but resilience. The kind they never see until it's too late. You've been underestimated long enough. Now it's time they see what pain built. Not a broken version of you, but the final form, unshaken, unstoppable, untouchable. The world won't remember what you endured. It will remember what you became, and your name, it won't fade, it will echo. So here's the question. When the storm hits again, and it will you rise stronger, or will you break like before? Drop your answer below. Your legacy starts here.